Hey guys, I'm Michel, this is Overtake, and welcome to this first look of JDM, Japanese Drift Master, a game that is to be released on 21st of May 2025, PC only so far. It will be on Steam, Good Old Games, and Epic Store, developed and published by Game Factory, and yeah, thanks to them, we're able to show you the game in advance. It's an in-development version still, so let's go. Alright, so this is obviously an open-world racing game located in Japan, and it seemingly has a story, so spoiler alert, I won't play super deep into it. Okay, that's some most likely Japanese copyrighted intro music, proper manga style. AE86 reminds me of Initial D immediately, also the RX-7 nice one. Yeah, I wonder how deep the story goes. I mean, racing games with a story, there's not too many of them that really tell a deeper story, and I wonder what it's like here. We see many characters already here. Oh, that looks promising already. Yeah, so the open world has 250 kilometers of roads, and here we are in the main menu. I will first play with a controller. I think that's easier to also show you the environment and have a cleaner look at the open world. Yeah, we'll shift manual with the Simcade driving model for now. In case you ask, there's no triple screen support. And I'm running a 4080 with an AMD 5800 X3D. Let's see how the graphics are on Ultra, or how many FPS we can extract. Customizing your car from the paint shop to the interior is an important part of the drifting culture, so tuning, car customization confirmed. Alright, I hear some airport noises. Mr. Stanowski arrived in Japan. Goodbye Poland, it's time to start a new life and forget the old one. So good to finally meet you in person. Now I'd like to see how you can drive. Yeah, so we'll just drive home from the airport, and that's also the tutorial. Nice. 120 FPS, that's pretty good. Oh, that's charming. Okay. First drift of our career. And then I guess we also... Oh, there's a Civic. There's a Nissan... Is it a Nissan Altima? Nissan Micra. So there's already a bit of traffic. Some key cars here. We have different radio stations, like in Forza Horizon or GTA. Oh, there's even Eurobeat. Hip-hop, synthwave, J-music, and you can turn the radio off. Oh, there's a plane even. So the world looks quite dynamic already in the first few meters that we were driving. Different camera perspectives probably as well, right? If I press the right stick, we can change to this far chase cam view. This kind of like drift cam, nose cam, hood cam, higher hood cam, dash cam, if you have a rig. Probably quite nice. And then the normal cockpit cam. We have a few tutorials then during our first drive, like how to accelerate, how to brake. So quite beginner friendly, I would say. Handbrake, you can push the A button. So the roads are narrow. They have a real kind of scale to them. Because you have to drive kind of precisely to hit all the drifts and corners. So next mountain road ahead. That was the first... Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, uphill is also a bit easier. Very good. That's fun. Also running smooth. And it looks pretty crisp and sharp for Unreal Engine. Oh, that's so beautiful. The lake that we also had in the Rise of the Scorpion demo last year. Ah, there's also... Look! There's the Mount Fuji. Beautiful. Mission completed. Great, now you know how to drive, open the map and set the destination in your navigation system. Here's the open world map. Can zoom out. Okay, that's massive. In the demo back then, we only had the area around the lake. And now it's, I would say, 10 times the lake. Almost, yeah. Like I said, 250 kilometers of roads. And there's even... Wait a second, are there racetracks up top? Yeah, there seem to be racetracks even. Interesting. Okay, that's the airport that we just left. And then there's even a big city, it seems. Ichikara. And then Guntama Island. A nice bridge even, with a like highway network even going through this area. Now, this map immediately speaks to my inner adventurers. But first, let's go to the drift school. I wonder when we will receive our first own car. Oh, listen to it. It's quite mechanic. Turbo noises as well. Ooh. Choo. You even hear the intake when accelerating, like... Wow. Great sound design, like I said. Hideo has set you up for drifting classes at the famous Kawabata school. It's where the best drifters in the whole prefecture train. Learn the ropes of controlled skidding in a series of drift classes. Let's go. Hi, you're the guy from Europe that Hideo has been... Reminds me a little bit of MF Ghost, you know? The British-Japanese guy that goes from UK to Japan to take part in this MF Ghost series.
3, 2, 1.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, it's quite intuitive, like really easy. If you have a little bit of experience with like the likes of Forza or Need for Speed, it's a no-brainer really. Okay, now we have access to more classes even. There's a grip class, a drag class, a free drive mode, and yeah, the drift class. Different lessons. That's a proper drag S2000s. Never seen that. Okay, so we first have to hit this like this zone, this threshold to warm the tires. Good tire heating.
3, 2, 1.
Great. Good gear change. It's like Need for Speed Underground drag mode. Oh, that was good. 9 points. Ah, it's only silver. But still. Oh, the S2000 crashed. Keiko, I'm waiting for you at the sushi bar. Time to get to work. Okay, we even have a smartphone. We can also... Oh, there's many chapters. We can go through all the stories that we have seen before. Like, you can read the whole story as you progress. Career? Ah, here we go. Okay, you see I'm a proper JDM boy already. That's good. There's the player level. Okay, we arrived at the Turbo Tuner house. Love also the detail that goes into this, like the logo and stuff on the flags. Yeah, you can't live on sports alone. You need to make a living. Hideo got you a job in a famous sushi chain. So I guess Thomas and Keiko, this will be the love story, right? Would be a bit too obvious right now, but it probably is. That's like a GTA mission where you have to deliver the car in a good shape. Let's see. Okay, let's also check the interior of our Nissan Laurel. It has some proper wood applications. It's a Club S. That's a sporty version, probably. There's even a CD radio. And we even have the tuner box on our passenger seat. How detailed and cute is that? And there's even like a little air freshener. Man, that's the attention and love to detail that I'm missing so much in modern racing games. Beautiful. Like, that's cool. So if we crash into objects, the tuner gets worse. We can probably drift as much as we want. But we just should avoid crashing, and we have a time limit. Okay, difficult corner. Tuner is fine. Yeah, this is a proper delivery car, I have to admit. Like, this Nissan Laurel is super cool. Delivery style. You even have another layer of the delivery style. Now it's style B. Oh my, this is way too cool. Fresh delivery from Turbo Tuner House. Enjoy, have a nice day. And they even added audio for ringing the door opening and stuff. Wow. It's time. It's time for the first car. Can you guys name any racing game where you start with an old, rusty box like this? It's so cool. Okay, these cars are all locked. There's even little key car pickup trucks from Honda. The Honda Acti truck. Oh, that's a proper Civic. Honda Beat. Honda S2K. Beautiful. There's even the newest NSX. Wow. Then there's Mazda. NA, NB, RX-7, FC, RX-8, FD, the famous yellow car from Initial D, from Keisuke. Then Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR. This car in real life is not affordable at all. These are super rare and expensive. Fair lady. There's actually a nice video on the developer's YouTube channel where they have a making of this particular car, and you can see how they really scanned the details and stuff. Really worth watching it. Yeah, actually a lot of Nissan's fan favorites here, like the R35 as well. Unfortunately, no R32 or R33, so only the R34 Skyline. So I hope there will be updates with more cars coming. And also the Subaru BRZ. That's my generation. Gen 1, but I have a facelift. I don't think that the pre-phase came with this type of spoiler, so that's still a little mistake that they made here, but hey, no problem. I can live with that. Yeah, then we have the hatchback, 2008 Subaru, and the famous Bug-Eye STI. How offended will the Evo guys feel when they see the star logo on this car? I wonder. That's the GTO, right? Also very nice. Pop-up headlight gang. And there's also a system to sell cars already, which is quite nice. Okay, we're leaving the car dealership now. It's dark outside, and yeah, the interior is also modeled quite nicely. Even the clock works. Can you see that? Cool, that's a cool touch. Alright, that's our first car. And I would say, to get a proper feeling of our first purchased vehicle, we'll get to the steering wheel now. Okay, long story short, it works, kind of. We even have multiple devices, like still the controller is attached. We have Moza handbrake, we have Simagic, Alpha Evo Pro, and the Simagic Neo X hub with a Thundertech rim, active pedal, and a SimLab throttle pedal, so multiple devices I can show you also. And as you can see, even the buttons to control the menus, you can map everything, and you can also get in here. And you can see all the listed devices here on the left side. Technically, if you have like enough buttons on your button boxes and your wheel, you can map everything to your sim racing equipment. So that's quite easy and doable. Yeah, steering angle, 900 degrees. Also all flawless and smooth. You can shift up gears. Also the clutch works with my lower clutch pedals here. Yeah, I mean, there's not too much feedback and weight for like front tires and stuff. But they also mentioned that there could be issues with certain steering wheels that force feedback is not transferred properly. So they worked on a few presets for certain wheels. There's a list also out there. I can link you that probably in the video description down below. You can check if your wheel is part of the list. So they have presets then for buttons and stuff, and probably also proper working force feedback. So this might have to be implemented. I mean, there's force feedback even now. When I touch objects and stuff, so there's stuff happening in the wheel, and that works kinda intuitively as well. Even though you have to be obviously way quicker with your inputs. As you can see, it kind of works. Snappy, kinda, in the SimCade handling. If we change it to arcade, let's see what happens. I mean, I can imagine that there are many sim racers also out there who want to really make use of their steering wheel and equipment and stuff. Maybe helps you to hold the drift a bit easier. And the car, yeah, there's like... car doesn't snap too quickly, and it kind of locks in the drift a little bit for you, so... also when the car just understeers or oversteers, there's just nothing, so it's not as enjoyable as it could be. I wonder if Game Factory plans some updates also for steering wheels, because this has potential and also supports multiple devices, so you can get all your like 6 speeds and handbrakes attached to this, and this could be quite fun. It is already, but like there is a bit of rumble going over the curb. But it's not very pronounced, but it's there. But in terms of inputs and understanding how to work with the car and such, it's already there. But I will not continue with the gamepad. With gamepad, it's just a little bit easier and more chilled. Easier to pick up, I would say. So this game so far, to me, speaks more in terms of this like arcade, chill-out experience. Kind of like Need for Speed or Forza in that direction. which is absolutely fine. I thought I could run a vlog and record the start of your career in Japan. Sure. Subscribe keeps... Guys, subscribe, keep sending those hearts, okay? And share. Yeah, I think it would be nice to get a fresh paint job for our AE86. Little nice temple, some bamboo, and some lanterns, and nice sunset. Like, the overall mood in this game. The frogs. So let's see, the parts store. Hideo's mentor and employer, Mr. Kaito Sakata. Let's see what he has to offer. Yeah, so they have tons of wheels. No official wheel manufacturer. But, yeah, kind of a good selection, I would say. Even mirrors. Door sills. Spoilers. There's a lot to choose from. It's really like... The tuning goes very deep. Like even rear bumpers, tail lights, proper eBay tuning. Ha! Bosuzuku style, look at that. HKK. Reminiscent of HKS, maybe? Even this like little hard exhaust. Engine, suspension, brakes. So there's also tuning upgrades. We can already lower the car. How much does it cost? 35,000 yen? We have something in the bank, so let's get this as a first part. Oh, you can also tune the inside. Different steering wheels. Ah, Rakero. See what you did there? It's all here, guys. 8 bolts and even katana shift knob. But then the paint job might be a different building, right? It doesn't seem to be the tuner shop then. We have to find a paint shop. Okay, then for the final part, I'd say we just drive freely a little bit through the open world to find some cool spots and discover some cool landmarks. Let's see. Where could we go? Let's set a manual. Yeah, let's go to the city, actually. Yeah, this has quite the vibe. So we're now in this forest section here, right? Yeah, that's the Tengai Forest. That's a beautiful road because you can also look down towards the city lights already a little bit in the distance and the Mount Fuji. Now, these roads are designed for drifters. Yeah, this green Nissan Stagea type wagon. We approached this car like numerous times now. So in case you wonder, as far as I know, there's no multiplayer, so you just can't go on the tollgate and parking lots and meet with your friends. I think that would have been a bit too much for this team by now, but who knows? If this game is a success and they bring more updates and maybe a second game, who knows? Ah, there's even speed cameras. There's the city in the back. Looks nice. This panorama, so we take this exit and... Yeah, frames are dropping a little bit going into the city, actually. Now it got better again. This is massive. This looks way bigger than I expected. It looks like a proper big town, actually. Okay, that's way bigger than expected. I think we hit the perfect timing. Look at that. Oh, wow. But so far, except... Oh, beautiful. What a nice view. Yeah, so except the little stutters and micro lags we had a few times in the city. Otherwise, I think the game also graphically is very well optimized. Also in terms of the LODs, levels of detail in the distance and stuff. So there's barely like pop-in objects. Traffic could have a bit more variety. So we see the same cars all over again. Just double the size maybe of these cars, and also the traffic, they kind of run into each other, so the AI for the traffic is not the greatest, but they don't really serve any bigger purpose, so yeah, you can see they are a bit messed up. But this is also something that I can see being patched, and it doesn't break the game or anything. It maybe breaks the immersion a little bit. Yeah. The hitbox on the car is also quite fair, so you can have a good amount of getting into other cars before... Oh wow, look at the far distance view. That looks beautiful, actually. You have everything, basically. The bridge, the city, the mountains. Like, up here, it's a beautiful place to take screenshots with your car. If we look at the map, we are just here at the Nanayo coast. What would also be nice... Oh, look at the view. Man, beautiful. What also would be nice if you could see other tuners. Like, similar drifters and tuned cars from the selection of cars that is in here. People that drive a bit more spirited through a mountain course. That's something that I could also totally see, like in Tokyo Extreme Racer. The map is much bigger than I expected. I mean, we could kind of anticipate it from the demo, because the map was already there, just with the like fog of war style. But actually now driving it, and the sheer size and variety of the map, and the multiple like drift mountain roads, it's a perfect playground. It's like a vacation, little vacation in Japan here. It's like a theme park game with a Japanese map, with just beautiful sides left and right. Like, no matter where you look and no matter where you drive, it's just all charming. And this is now the area of Natsuna City. Okay. Yeah, what would also add a little bit to the immersion would be just pedestrians, right? There's not a single pedestrian in this world, which makes it a bit look like a theme park that is just built for a purpose of driving here. So there are humans in the cars, but no humans on the side of the road. The map is so beautiful, like, honestly, that might be one of the most beautiful open world maps in any racing game so far. So what I also didn't find is a photo mode. That would be really nice as well. But yeah, as a conclusion maybe, if the game can just keep this kind of momentum and acceleration, I would really like this. The first hour was very enjoyable. It has so many little cool ideas and details, and this mixture of Initial D with a little bit of Need for Speed and a cheesy story that doesn't take itself too serious, with really beautiful graphics. It feels good. It looks great. It sounds good. I would love to see them be successful with this and create more of this. Like, it's really, really promising. Give it a chance. Give it a try. Can't wait to see more. If you want more live streams, more videos on JDM, just let me know. Otherwise, see you in the next one. Bye-bye.